Hey everybody, just gonna finish up my painting that I started yesterday with the tree, and today I'm gonna be using pastels, and I'm gonna be bringing out some textures, and hopefully, finishing up. So, just gonna get started. So my technique for using pastels is first to lay down a nice thick line, filling where I can see spots in the previous painting where it seems to flow and it seems to reveal itself. Then I'll blend it in a bit. So luckily I have pink. Woohoo! So I can fill in some of the other stuff that didn't quite make it. The other paint. I'll blend those after. Usually I would have music on when I paint. I didn't yesterday or today because I don't want to get in trouble from YouTube with the copyright laws and whatnot. So I'll paint in silence, I guess. Except for what I'm saying and thinking. If you watched yesterday, so maybe you can see that As it went on, I got a little more positive, a little more upbeat, talked a little more. Definitely enjoyed myself. And I had 4 people watch me, so that was kind of neat. 4 people all over the world. I tried to look them up where they were. One was in Brazil, I think. Another one was in the Middle East, I think. And 2 I could not figure out at all. So, but I appreciate people watching. I appreciate if they didn't enjoy it, that they didn't leave some kind of hate mail. If they did like it, that's cool too. I think I'm going to go back to brown for a bit. Different shade of brown, maybe orange. Is that the brown I was using? This hill's going to be a lot bigger than it was before. It was a little too much of a dome for me. So I'm going to try and make it a little more gradual, a little more natural looking. I'm going to leave the sky the way it is. I like the sky. I might add, no, I think I'll leave it the way it is. Part of me would like to blend it a little more, or scare some of the red, maybe red glitter, but other than that, it's good. So, see how that goes. I want to put in a rock. I want a rock! So, put a nice little round rock over here. A regular shaped rock. That's gray. It's gray and white. It's all the same color. Really good for blending. A little bit of blue in there. Some lightness to the let's see. I think other than the pink, which I'll finish up now, nobody's here. That's alright. I'm going to work on some pink and then I'll do some blending. Where I am in the world. knows it is a little earlier in the day, so most people who would be local will be at work. I'm going to work later, so I can afford to do this now. And come back and hopefully some people will watch. I had 15 views overnight of the one I did yesterday. That was pretty cool. Very flattering. I don't have the analytics whether people watched all the way through. It was 40 minutes, so obviously I doubt it. It's a long time to watch. But for actually getting this far into a painting, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So the ones I'm working on are the pink that have a little bit of black underneath. Didn't quite get filled in. I don't know if I'll line those or not. I probably should. But if I do, I want to do it with a fresh finger so that it doesn't blend any of the other colors in. Get there, get there. Show you where I'm at right now before I keep going. So, as you can see, there's more of a hill now. There's rock. You can see the pink in the tree. I think I could add some more up here actually. So fill it in a little bit more. Make it like a nice tree. Find that certain trees, if they're not a pine tree, generally fill in like at least over around here from further up. They all look like big cauliflowers. So I'm gonna end up trying to have a full shape that way. Funny thing is, I'm not even sure where the rest of this pink went, because that's not a color I assume I used much, but I guess I must have done something. I'll have to go through my paintings and figure that out at some point. But that's okay. I guess it's a color that has grown on me since I've had daughters and immersed myself in gone from the world of living just with 4 brothers and being in a man's world into a more balanced world where I understand women a little better. I don't pretend to know everything, that's for sure. But if I listen, then hopefully I'll be able to work with people. Okay. I'm almost done with the pink and start blending. Almost. There. I think that works well. So. alright, I have a viewer somewhere. So I'm going to get rid of the pink now and start blending. I'm going to angle myself so I can see. First I'll start with the tree, or actually I'll start with the rock. Okay. Start with the side now. So I like to go in straight lines and then curves. Find that that'll give me an even color. I don't mind if it's a little hazy toward the edges or a little bit too strong of a line. But the more I blend, the softer the colors get. This is actually the biggest painting I've ever done. I thought it was the same as some of the other ones, but it's just a little bit bigger. That's why it was more expensive. The canvas, that is. I went to buy it yesterday. It was and it's a pleasant surprise, because when I went to switch it with a different one, it's like, oh, that's quite a bit bigger. Majority of my paintings are smaller. Not small, but smaller. Yeah. Add a little bit of the browns and rock, a little extra texture. So that's how it's coming so far. The rock is the rock's kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll add a little darker to it, or just leave it as is. You know, I don't know how the rock will fit in with the symbolism of the tree. Find that the tree was meant to mean serenity in the middle of a storm. Since there's a storm all around it, there's just a little bit coming off the tree here. So, beauty in the storm, that's kind of nice sometimes. And the rock, well, everybody needs a rock to lean on sometimes. Wouldn't that be nice? So I'm just going to gently blend this pink pastel dots now. They're not quite as stark. Give it a bit of a haze, I guess, instead. But they blend into the background of the picture. How about that? blend into the background. Come on. Like I was saying, I just want to use one finger for the blending of the pink so that I don't mix in the colors. Something just snapped. And the shirt I was wearing yesterday in my YouTube was not very becoming to me at all. Not that this one was meant to be the opposite, but if I'm going to get messy, I might as well get a little bit messy. It doesn't matter. That was the point of the other shirt, too. Feel free to leave a comment if you like. I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully it'll be constructive. I guess constructive can go either way and be a critique or affirming. I think everybody needs encouragement every once in a while, right? Whether it's to keep on the way they are or to come outside the comfort zone, try new things. The thing about pastels sometimes blending too much is that I wish it would be a little bit darker, but I have a feeling about the way that certain paintings, when they're blended too much and too much pastel, just kind of, I don't know, a little bit too soft sometimes. We'll see how it looks on the camera. I might do a little more pink. It looks alright. I gotta do something with that rock though. So, I'm going to do a second dose of pink. Quickly, some of these. Just broke my own rule there. It might be interesting to have some pink down my room. It's funny, sometimes I'll paint and there'll be some kind of symbolism that doesn't really come out until much later. So, you can go ahead and try and read into that, give me some advice if you think. Texture, curves of the rock. Some character. Gray. It's the gray. It's been used more than the blue pink. Okay. I think that's it for now. Unless I'm gonna add some, just a little bit of blue on my nail. Give it some depth. How's that sound? I think. Okay. Almost it. Alright, I'm gonna pull it up. Let's see. Do you have that one? I think that's better. Oh, that hurts. So, yeah. Let's see. I think. Wait a second. One more something over here. Hold it up again. Let's see. Would that be better? I think some separation there. It's a different shade of blue at the bottom of the tree. Let's hope that's not Nutlow. Let's see. I think, well, that works just right for me. So I think that's it. So thanks for watching. I think I'm done. Yeah, leave a comment, please. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, enjoy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks a lot.